Okay, so we're live. And what I'm going to be doing today is I'm doing an open box. Everything here was sent to me from my friends over at OneKey. We're going to be doing an open box of the OneKey Classic 1S. And we also have their backup titanium key takes. So we've taken a look at this as well. Um, this is just an open box video just to show you what's inside. I'm going to be doing a full review on this. OneKey's also going to be giving me another one of these to give away. So I'll be doing that in a couple of weeks. And I'll let you know more about the giveaway details. But right now, what we're going to be doing is just looking at hardware wallets. So the quick question that you want to think about in your head is if your assets were on an exchange and withdrawals were frozen, would you be okay? And usually, unfortunately, the problem for a lot of issues and a lot of people is it's not going to be okay when you leave your crypto on an exchange. When you have a hardware wallet, the asset is in your custody. Your seed phrases are offline and stored securely. If you're using something like MetaMask, that could be a problem. And hot wallets usually are not secure because you're exposing yourself to potentially malware. So typically, what I do is I have hardware wallets. Now I'm showing you the OneKey Classic, but I actually have close to 10 different hardware wallets. I use this one very often in the form of the OneKey Pro. So these are the OneKey Pros. I have two of these. I don't just have that. I also use my Tangem wallet, which is this one right over here. This is an NFC style card that you can tap to authorize transactions. And I also have my Seeker phone. So my Seeker phone is another great hardware wallet. Unfortunately, this one only stores Solana based tokens and Sol. So there is limitations with this one. Although it is a really good hardware wallet, I'm not a fan of just only holding my Solana here. So I also like to store it in different ways for different reasons. So long-term storage, you'd be using maybe one of these. Then you'd also have a hardware wallet for active DPIN. If you're traveling, maybe you want to have a separate wallet for traveling. And for staking, I use a separate wallet for that. So there's like different purposes for having different wallets. My whole reasoning is I don't like to have everything in one place on one brand. If there is some kind of vulnerability that is exposed to a single hardware wallet, I have mine split up amongst very many different hardware wallets. So that's my purpose for that. One other thing that I'll be looking at in the future is crypto credit cards. So this is a really easy way to spend your crypto with just tapping and using a traditional transaction method. So this is a Cast Visa crypto card that you can preload it with USDC or whatever and spend it how you normally spend using a Visa card. Unfortunately, this one isn't available in Canada anymore, so they decommissioned this card. But what I'm using in term of that right now is I'm using the crypto.com one, but I'm looking for other solutions. So if you have other solutions, let me know. All right. So, oh, we got some people in here. CCM, thank you. I'm live right now. I had some hiccups, but I looks like we're up and running right now. Damn it, Dave, welcome. Thanks for joining. So I'm gonna go ahead. I'm just gonna open up some of these right now. This is the first time I'm doing like an open box style. This isn't really. I don't even know if this is a good idea, but anyways, I said I would do it, so now I'm doing it. So we'll go ahead and we'll take a look at the OneKey Classic. I'm actually doing this upside down, so if there's a problem seeing it, let me know. Uh, there we go. Okay, we'll just open this one up. So this is the OneKey Classic. This is considered their entry level wallet, and besides being a crypto hardware wallet, it's also a 2FA device. That's one of the reasons why I like using OneKey because when I'm using social media and I want to two-factor authenticate, you can authorize it using your hardware wallet. So it's a really good use for it. One thing that you want to notice is when you get one of these wallets, say you win my giveaway and it's shipped to you, they always have these tamper resistant or tamper proof seals, one over here, one over here. If it's broken, return it. because that could potentially mean that your wallet's been compromised. So always make sure it's completely sealed. Almost every single hardware wallet that I've seen always has these type of seals on it. So we're going to go ahead and we'll open this up by pulling the tab. Okay. Yeah. So if you receive a wallet like this, return it. Don't even use it. All right. So we're going to go ahead and open it and we'll see what we have here. All right. Clear up this space. Got a bunch of junk everywhere. All right. So got some user guides. Hold your own key. Yeah. There we go. User manual. A little bit sloppy with that. All right, so this is going to be the QR code to download the app. So the app can be installed on your phone, your desktop. There's also a web version of it. And here is the wallet itself. We'll check that out in just a second. And it comes with, I think this is USB-C to USB-C. Yep, USB-C to USB-C. Okay. And recovery sheet. So this is where you're going to put your seed phrases. Let's go ahead and open that up and see how many we get in here. So they are giving 3. Right? And then you would write down your seed phrase on here. There's 24 different words that you can put in. And then you would store this paper sheet somewhere safe. So this would be your recovery sheet. This would give you access to your crypto if you somehow damage this and need to replace it. You'd want to use your recovery phrase for that. So this is a paper version, which you could light on fire and be a problem. And that's why they had also sent this. So this is the OneKey key tag, and this is a titanium plate. So you actually etch in your seed phrase on these plates, and it's going to be very difficult to set titanium on fire. So fireproof and long-term storage, you'd put this in a safe place, and then that's your fail-safe for your crypto. But anyways, we'll get back over here to the hardware wallet, which is this over here. Again, they have a seal on it. Now this seal is tamper resistant. I don't know if you can see it clearly. But we'll see what happens when I pull it open. When I pull it open, you'll actually see a void. I believe it says void when you do that. And if that happens, that means it's probably been touched. I wouldn't use it. So go ahead and peel it. There we go. As you can see, it now says void on it. Can you see that? I don't know if you can see that. There we go. Yeah. So if you receive a wallet from them and the word void is on it, that's a problem. Okay. So make sure it's properly sealed. We'll go ahead and open that up. All right. So they sent me the black version. Okay. So USB-C at the bottom. Got 4 buttons over here. We have power, up, down, and I guess that would be like an enter button. On the back of it's just a logo. Go ahead and power it on, see what happens. There might be some juice on this already. Yeah, there we go. Slick 2386, how's it going? All right, so we'll select English. And we'll continue. And then quick start. All right, so I'm actually going to stop this setup from here just because I'm going to be doing the full setup during my review video. So this is basically it. And if you want to know the size of this wallet, I'll put my credit card next to it for comparison. So very small, very lightweight. You can see that. Okay, so this is the OneKey Classic, monochrome screen, lightweight, and we'll do a full review on that. Comes with a USB-C, and it comes with the recovery sheets, 3 recovery sheets. Okay, so what we'll do now is we'll go ahead and we'll open up the tags. But I'm going to move everything further down here. There we go. So you don't get a card. This is just for comparison, just so you can see the size of it. Next up is going to be the OneKey tag. This is the key tag. Titanium wallet backup plate. Open this bad boy up. Mr. Bill John, welcome. Thank you for coming on today. Yeah, you got me live today. Today's a random stream. I just decided to go live last minute. I'm going to be opening this anyways. I figured I'd just do an open box live, and I'll be giving one of these away in about a week or two. I'm going to do a review on it, make sure everything's solid. Then we'll do a review and see what you guys think. Okay, so for the OneKey T tag, the titanium one, there is no seal on it. Well, you don't need it to be sealed because this is going to be your plate. Let's see if we open it up. So I've never used one of these before. This is my first time. Okay. One thing I should mention is aside from it, they sent this tool, which I've never used either. So it's like an etching tool that I'm assuming you're going to use to hammer in your seed phrase. So it's very heavy. So this is a steel tool. And we'll take a look at it and see what happens. Oh, it has some clicking action. So if you guys have used one of these, let me know. I've never used one of these before. All right. We'll see what we have in here. Get started guide. Something nice to read. Okay. All right. So it's decoding the mnemonic phrases, the keywords in here. That's how it works. Okay. So I'm just looking at a random one over here. This is probably upside down for you. But let's take a look at the word mask. There's a code for it, which is 1092, and then you would have to etch in this code. This code would translate to this word. Okay, so it's kind of like it looks sort of like Braille, but it's a conversion code right over here. So that's what this book is for, to help you translate. I don't know if this is standard. If it is standard, regardless, you'd want to keep your plates in a secure location so no one can access it. So they sent me this etching tool, but it looks like it actually comes with one. Didn't know that. So we'll go ahead and we'll pull out that first. It's probably going to be the same thing. Comes in the box. It's got a little tag here. We'll pull that. Yep, it's the exact same thing. So it does come with one. This one's nice and shiny. It also has the same pump action. All right. So I'll test this out during my review, and I'll figure out how to use it, and I'll show it to you in that video. Get that over here, and it looks like 2 tags, 2 plates. Go ahead and open that up. Like a scribe and punch. Yeah, that's what I think it is. You push it all the way down. So I've never used one before. It being titanium, I'm wondering how easy it is to punch down on these keys. So we'll go ahead and just open up one of these right now. Ah, okay. So that is the tag, and you can see the grid over here. Again, this is upside down, so let me just take a look at this so I can see it properly. All right, so over here on the side, it's 1 to 12. And then over here, it's going up from 1, 2, 4, 8, all the way up to 2048. So that's what the TIG looks like. It's pretty light. This is supposed to be titanium, and it's a TIG, so I guess there's like a little key TIG hole over here on the side, and it's back and front. Yeah, so what does this cost? This is $59 for the set. And the OneKey Classic is $99. They gave me a coupon code, Crypto Jar, so you save 10% off. So 10 bucks off of that, and then about 5 bucks off of this with the code. Um, so is this useful? I don't know yet. I do think that long-term storage, when I'm talking serious cold storage, having it on a titanium plate, burying it in your backyard somewhere where no one's going to be able to access it is probably a good play for one of these. You're not going to be able to burn it because it's titanium, and it's definitely one solid piece. I believe they're both exactly the same, but I'll just take a quick look at it right over here. Yeah, so it's another titanium plate, exactly the same. And I'll just hold it up closer to the camera so you can see it. What am I doing? There we go. Yeah, that's kind of interesting. Okay, so is that everything? I don't know if there's anything else in here. I'm gonna take a look at it. Those are the key tags. And here is the punch down tool. Just gonna try it on the side and see what happens. So I don't know if you have to hammer it down, but it's definitely not easy to get it in there. Oh, okay, it does kind of mark it slightly. Yeah, so I never even looked at the instructions for this. I'm assuming you might have to actually hammer it down a bit for it to make an impact on this, but we'll find out. There'll be a video on that. All right, so here we go. Push harder. Okay, all right, hold on a second. Let me try a little bit harder. We'll see. I can do it on the side. All right. Okay, it does do something. Slick, you're right. It does etch it. So maybe you don't need a hammer. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to do it with the light, but there are indentations where I push down pretty hard. Yeah. All right. So that's the open box, guys. This card doesn't come with it. So OneKey Classic, 1S, that's it right over there. What you get inside of it is USB-C, you get the OneKey Classic 1S, and then you get recovery sheets with OneKey the OneKey TIG key, that's this right over here, 2 plates, and comes with an etching tool right over here. So if you're interested in this, this is entry level, and it's a 2FA device. You store your keys offline, allows you to also 2FA on social media apps and actually any app that allows 2FA, you're more than likely going to be able to do this. It supports FIDO 2. And I'm going to be giving one of these away in the next week or two. I'm going to first do my review and then I'll be giving one of these away. And then this is the OneKey key tags. These are two titanium plates that come inside the box with a tool to punch down in it. This is for long-term cold storage. And links for this will be in the description. I have a code that's CryptoJar that they gave to me that gives you 10% off. And that's it. That's the open box video. I'll be doing another live randomly when it comes to devices and stuff like that, just because I'm starting to go through it and I'm trying to calm my nerves doing live streams. So I'm doing stuff like this. Anyways, I hope you found this useful. And we'll be doing a live stream on Wednesday, which is going to be every Wednesday at 1:30 to talk about secret phones and apps and everything else that's going on in the space. Thank you guys. Thank you for joining. Catch you on the next one. Oh, sorry. Bill John, just saw your comment. I'll be doing a comparison. Yes. Um, like I was mentioning earlier, I have other wallets. So I'll be first doing a review on this, but I will be comparing it because I'm using Tangem and I'm also using the OneKey Classic Pro. I actually have two of these. I love these ones. These are really good. They support one other thing when you're looking at wallets, you want to make sure that they support different cryptos because there's a lot of hardware wallets that only support like maybe the top 10 and then some random ones. So these actually support quite a few. Tangem is awesome as well. And then, like I had mentioned earlier, I also use my Seeker phone, which is a Solana device but it only supports Solana tokens and the ecosystem. So it's limited in that way, but it is a solid device. So yeah, I'll be doing a comparison and I'll be comparing them and just seeing which one maybe works better. They all have their unique benefits. So I'll be talking about those in a future video. Okay. Slick, thanks a lot, Slick. Appreciate that. I appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Slick. All right, guys. Thanks a lot. We'll be if you're free, I'm going to be doing my live stream on Wednesday at 2 p.m. to talk about all that good stuff, seeker related, as well as I'll also let you know how this hardware review is going. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye for now.